Right, the next part is hanging of the main front doors. So to do that, you need the square drive again and the 25mm countersunk screws that are provided in the flat pack for you. Now, when it comes to the doors, a couple of things to note. On the top of the doors, which is where the hinges are mounted, there is an R for right and an L for left. Again, just a reminder when we are standing here looking towards the front of that garden. Now, these particular hinges, the way they're mounted is they're already pre-mounted on the doors for you, and you'll see along the front of the canopy here at the roof, there is 5 holes, pre-drilled holes, for each hinge. Now there's a couple of ways to mount these, so we'll show you that just to make life a bit easier for you. But you do need your helper, and it is best if they actually jump inside the garden. And what you want to do is, it's very important, on the hinge here you'll see a lip. Now that lip needs to sit up on this top ledge here of the roof, and then you just need to center the holes for the screws. So if I lift that door up, and if we just open that up, now Steve is holding the 2 hinges for me, and Steve's holding the hinges for me, but it's very important the lip of the hinge is going to sit on top of the roof, so I can see that I just need to pull the base of the door out a bit for that to sit flush. And Steve's holding those hinges for me, and just gently you can lift the door up. Now when you lift the door up along the front of the garden here, it's very important that the 5 holes that are pre-drilled line up with the hinge holes. And I can see that I just need to slide it to my right, and they line up beautifully. Now you've got a couple of options at this point. You can get a third person to come and help you, or you could use a stick of timber or 2 sticks of timber safely just to hold that door up to get a couple of screws in each hinge. I'll show you that now. So we've lined the hinge up. Steve's going to hold those hinges for me, and you can put the door up like this, and now you can fit at least 2 screws into each hinge. Once you've done that, that'll be secure enough for your helper, or Steve in this case, to jump out, and you can fit the rest of them. Another option for you if you've got them, and we're going to show you because it is definitely a good way to do it, if you happen to have some clamps. Now these clamps fit beautifully to hold the hinges, so I'm just going to pass those to Steve now, and you can fit the clamps to the inside, holding the hinge to the actual canopy itself, like so. Now once that's done, you can open the door and your helper can jump out, and it's actually, now they can hold the door up for you whilst you fit the screws. So we do it like that. Obviously we have the luxury of the clamps, but if you don't, like I said, someone can hold it for you and use a stick of timber to hold the door up. What I'm going to do now is just fit 2 screws to each hinge. Once you've done that, if you're using the clamps or have the luxury of the clamps, you can remove those. and simply fit the remaining screws. Once you've done that, that door is fitted. You can close that down, and you want to repeat exactly the same process for the other main door. You right? Okay, just need to okay, you can now clamp that off. Right. And that is both front doors fitted to the garden.